After a short stay in Belgium, the UCI Women's World Tour peloton travelled back to the Netherlands for stage 3 of the Simac Ladies Tour. The diked marches of Flevoland are the backdrop of a 149-kilometer stage with a start in Emmeloord and a finish in Lelystad. The roads are flat, although you would expect winds on the roads along the IJsselmeer. But there was almost no wind at all.
Yeah, it's not too windy. I don't know if anything will split or if anything will be able to get away. I'm betting it's going to be a bunched finish, there's some big roads leading into the finish, but then it gets pretty tight and turny. So hopefully it's a safe finish. But yeah, as a team, I think we all have all the pieces here, but we struggled a bit to put them together to form a lead out or be able to execute that final sprint. So hopefully today we'll be able to do that.
Yeah, of course the finish is pretty technical. With like a narrow bit with like 800 meters to go, and then also some tricky corners. Yeah, I know it pretty well from last year. I did also lead out there, so yeah, of course I checked it again. But yeah, it will be key to be in front in the narrow bit for sure.
After 7 kilometers, Anneke Dijkstra from GT Cross Rebel Lease initiated an interesting move and got 2 riders in a wheel. Julia Sap of Lotto Destiny Ladies and Park Hotel Valkenburg's Scarlett Soeren. The 3 worked very well together, and whilst the peloton took it relatively easy, the gap grew to over 8 minutes. In the final lap of 60.4 kilometers around Lelystad, Team SD Works took their responsibility and intensified the chase from the peloton. As a result, the advantage of Sap, Dijkstra and Soeren slowly came down. With more teams joining the hunt for a bunch sprint in Lelystad, Scarlett Soeren felt it was her time to attack from the break. However, the leaders could not avoid the bunch sprint that everyone was expecting, and just inside the final 10 kilometers, Soeren and Sap were the last to be caught back by the chasing peloton. On to the finishing straight, it is the Australian team Jaco Alula with a strong lead-out for their sprinter Letitia Paternoster. Then Anna Henderson starts her sprint early, and Lorena Wiebes sees a small gap on the left and goes for it. But Charlotte Kool launches her final acceleration on the right side, overtakes Paternoster, Balsamo and Wiebes and sprints to victory for stage 3 of the Simac Ladies Tour.
Yeah, I think the key was what Pfeiffer did. She led me through, and because we had this perfect plan, and I think that plan worked out pretty well because we knew it was really long still from that corner. And then on the left, Jumbo went really early, and I just needed room, and I chose the right side because, yeah, the thing that most of the time when I lose a sprint is because I couldn't really sprint, and I decided to fully commit to room and be able to actually sprint, and that turned out really good.
Charlotte Kool wins her second stage this week, ahead of Lorena Wiebes and Elisa Balsamo. Letitia Paternoster is 4th. Lotte Kopecky still leads in the general classifications. Mariana Marquez is 2nd and is 2 seconds behind the Belgian world champion. Lorena Wiebes is 3rd and gained some seconds and now needs 7 seconds to win. Tomorrow is the 4th stage.